I'll see you! Alright, who the fuck are you? Touch with that arm.
Were you guided here by kindly Nicola? I am Leda. And like you, I was guided by faith along his honorable path.
Sure, let's go with that.
And you too will be transported to the realm of shadow where Nicola the Kind now dwells. My compatriots are there already. Like us, they have heard kindly Nicola's call. If you can find them, they are certain to lend you aid. Come now.
I've already forgotten your name, Lena?
And travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
I might have to up voice volume.
Come now. I will not be far.
Okay. Anything new back here by chance? Is it still useless? Okay. It is true, right? The greater will is really into, like, think about who he's made Empyrean, who we know of. Marika, woman. Glowmite Queen, woman. Malenia, woman. Rani, woman. And the only man he's made into, or they've made into Empyrean, is fucking Mikela, whose second ego is a woman. Motherfucker is simping. By the way, are these cobwebs new or were they always there? I don't quite remember them. Okay, enough stalling. Let's go! I'll be honest, I expected a cutscene. That, it just throws you right in, huh? God damn, that looks sick. Dude, okay. It's just, you have so many distinct landmarks in one picture. So it's similar to like the Limgrave view, right? They tried to recreate that, where you have just, it looks so varied and so distinct and so good. It really is two trees, huh? That was the theory that was going around, that it was two trees, one coiling around the other. It really does look like it. And the gold is actually flowing out. You have some other bits and pieces coming off. Pretty much. Doesn't really look like death to it though. That was one of the theories. But it could still be, but... Yeah, this view is insane. Like you have, there's so much in this one picture. You have to, oh, the veil that the tree like puts over everything. Oh, that is such a cool idea. That is such a cool visual. Oh, that is such a cool visual. And you have like there's like a half circle, that almost like a complete circle, the building at the top, like that, like almost completes with a little bit of the tree they're missing, where like I'm pointing with my sword there. Like it's like a complete oval. Like a bit of the tree is missing there. Perfectly lining up. Okay, so you have dead trees, you have gravestones everywhere. Yeah, we have a church here with like a mini tower, and there's like a bigger version of that tower, sort of. There's a tree with things hanging off. There's something which I have been spoiled of because it's like the first visual everyone used in videos. Like this thing over here. Like for some reason, the one scene from the trailer that showed this thing, it was like the first scene everyone showed in their Elden Ring videos. So before I could like scroll down, look away, this is what I saw. So I knew about this thing. Yeah. Like, that's what I mean. Like when you look at this, it doesn't look like just a bland. Okay, let me phrase this right. Right, I think the best counterexample to what I'm talking about is like Demon Souls Boletaria. When you come into Boletaria, even in the remake, it looks great. Don't get me wrong, but like it's one entity. It looks like one entity. You're looking at one thing. It's one big wall, one big city. Here you have so many different things, and it doesn't feel like they're just mashed up together and don't fit together. You have like lush greenery over here, and then it progressively gets worse where you have like dead trees over here. You have like the elevation as well. You have the high in the back, and then it comes down into the valley in the front, which makes for such a great view. Okay, dude. Okay, just to be clear, this DLC, I'm not giving a shit about what the stream experience is. Normally, I'm like, I want to make the stream at least somewhat entertaining, so I make some concessions. But for the DLC, I do not give a shit. If I want to sit here and look at this for 15 minutes and think about what could be where and how these things fit together, I'm gonna fucking do that. And you will watch, whether you want it or not. You have a waterfall back there with clear water, which is curious. I wouldn't expect to see that in an area like that. This building back there. Even back there, the tree is further away than it seems. Like the perspective is, I think, a little bit misleading. It looks almost like it's right behind these two buildings there, but I don't think it is. I think it's much further back. And is that like a mountain behind it, or is that part of like the veil? It's hard to tell. I'm using like my sword as a pointer. This is like a separate city in front of the big one. This is like what's the Pantheon in Athens thing? Is that called the Pantheon? My memory is terrible. And yeah, this is such a cool view. You can actually see the gold flowing out, so it is actively being drained, or something of the sort. Still kinda wish there was at least like a small cutscene leading into it, but I get why they would want to open with this view. This is probably inaccessible back there, but it looks neat as wait, there are like plateaus there. Maybe you can go there? That looks like a path in the distance. Hold on, I wouldn't write it off so quickly. I didn't even look over there. What is that? What am I looking at in the distance there? Is that a reflection on like the veil from like the city? Graveside Plain. There certainly are a couple of gravestones, I will admit that. Yeah, I'm not sure. It could be a reflection, but it could be its own separate thing. And even if that's a reflection, there is something back here. that something? Rather food. That thing is just standing there lifelessly. Alright, so we have this Shadow City type thing. I'll go with that name. I think this might be accessible back here. This is... I thought the whole backout scenery was gonna be something like this, but considering there's only this, and there's nothing to the sides of it, and I don't see anything anywhere either, this is probably accessible at some point. That looks cool. Kind of reminiscent of Mount Galmir. But less alive. It looks more dead. Which makes sense for this area. Man, this looks sick. And you have like the main routes going up. Oh, no. Wait. That looks extremely like Deathwood, where my sword is pointing right now. That looks like Deathwood, right? Or is that... I can't quite tell what that is. No. It just looks like that because whatever is raining down from there is in a line right in front of this thing. This branch. So it kind of makes it look like that, but no. There's something flowing down from it though. It almost looks like I'm looking at it through like a window and there's like water droplets, small ones on it. That's what this looks like. And you have like these secondary roots that like hold up the veil, sort of. They like stop in a plane up top. Shadow Realm Blessing. That's new. What? I don't know. Whatever that is. There's more back there. What is that? What am I looking at there? Is that a hole? Or is that like a lake in that small island? Also, yeah, that's water. Where is that? Over there. No, I didn't say that. Like, based on everything I heard, I was fairly sure it wasn't gonna be linear. But I thought, like, when Elden Ring released, when I thought about what they could make for DLC, I thought it made sense to, like, make a DLC with just, like, one big legacy dungeon, or, like, which is, like, the size of 2 legacy dungeons in the main game. That's, like, more linear, you know, more Dark Souls 3 type experience. And I think that would have been fine if they made, like, 2 or 3 DLCs like that. And I think people would have been happy with it. And I would have been happy with it. But this is an entire new area. That's for fucking certain. There's so much here. Also, this building isn't standing on top like a rock formation. Those are pillars. Those are pillars back there. That's interesting. There is a moon. It is called the Shadow Realm, but I wonder if it's just like an island somewhere far away. Wouldn't be surprised at that. I don't know if I want to pick up the map. I don't know if I want to pick up the map, you know? Part of me just wants to explore for a little bit without picking up the map. I'm gonna do that. Oh, what is that? Okay, there's multiple of these things. Whatever they are. What is that down there? Is that a thing? This kind of reminds me of like Subnautica and like the Red Plains biome. Whatever it was called there. Like when you think about how FromSoft design there, this goes down further. How far down does this go? Holy fuck. When you think about how FromSoftware designed their games stylistically, like what was that? That's just a singular bird screech. Oh, goat! First enemy! Goat! Oh, it's the goat making the sound. Come here, goat! Goat! I killed goat. Now I'm the goat. Dude, this is so sick. I wanna take my time here. This is not something I'm gonna rush in the slightest. If they, let's say, said this DLC is 20 hours long, I'm gonna make 80 out of those. You can be certain of that. I'm gonna take my fucking time. Like, I think for the main game they said something officially like 60 or 70 hours. What is... That's a dragon. That's another dead dragon. Massive one. For the main game they said like 60 or 70 hours. I took almost 200. Just to be clear of how I play these games. It's gonna take a while for me to get through all this. And I'm gonna enjoy it. Holy fuck. You know, Erdtree did his Elden Ring playthrough, right? He took like 8 months or something to finish it. Who the fuck? Are you hostile? You are hostile. You take a lot of hits. He took like 8 months and labeled it himself like the last streamer still playing this game. But I like the way he approached it. It was similar to the way I approached it, only he did it in smaller sessions, whereas I did 2 weeks of like 12-hour sessions a day. What the fuck was that? That's a lot of damage. You better drop your weapon. No, you fucker. Got him. Beast Claw. That's a new weapon type. Called Beast Claw. Causes blood loss buildup. Weapon in the form of a carnivorous beast's vicious claws. Used to perform bestial slashing attacks uncanny to humankind. Got it. You done for the day or just don't wanna get spoiled? Which one of the two? That's fair. What do you mean? Oh, you didn't get well, it wasn't PvP, but you did. Yeah, you didn't find the NPC. Got it. It's just there's just so much like no matter who you watch, the first couple hours you're gonna see new shit. There's no way around it. So I get it. Weapon in the form of a carnivorous beast vicious class used to perform. I am ringing as late as I fucking want, motherfucker. You ain't telling me how long I'm gonna ring. Also, I'm gonna be ringing from 10 a.m. tomorrow. You better believe it. I'm gonna be ringing all fucking day. For the next 2 days. I actually only have one left, but I can order tomorrow. It's fine. Oh, this feels so good. I'm like an hour into the DLC. I've done nothing. It feels so good. Oh. Yep. Have fun. Talk to you later. Okay. Weapon in the form of a carnivorous beast's vicious claws. Used to perform bestial slashing attacks uncanny to humankind. An imitation of the esoteric technique of the horned warriors. Those who carry this weapon wield it as though they have been possessed by a savage beast. And there is an Ash of War on it. You have forward momentum with like every slash. Okay. Interesting. I'm not actually sure it's good. But you know. What is broken rune? Used to gain 500 runes. Common traces of the grace bestowed upon those who fell in the realm of shadow. Used to gain 500 runes. Broken and faded, threatening to dissipate entirely. Oh yeah, I gotta fix. I wanted to do that beforehand. You I just realized the emote doesn't show up on stream. The Erdtree emote. Let me see if I can fix that. Still hasn't updated it on stream. The emote is not showing up. Still nothing. Okay, whatever. These aren't upgraded. Just looking if there's anything new.
Take a look, don't worry. I'll continue, which is why his roots, he won't like his shack is high top.
Who are you? Oh, now.
Oh, but Savage Claws is its default. Okay. Kind of want blood on it, I think. Okay. Are those literal shadows? Also, that's a new mushroom. Test out our claws. You're throwing shit. Neat. Not resin. Where is the new recent items tab? Where is it supposed to be? Not shade lumber freshener that exudes from the roots of trees. Materials for crafting items found near tree roots everywhere in the realm of shadow. Serves as a primitive catalyst, making it suitable for processing using sorceries, incantations, and the like. The mushroom that grows in sullen lands. The flesh of the mushroom is similar to raw meat and can serve as pot innards. Interesting. Berry-like fruit that grows into spirit grave grass. Its bitter taste makes it unsuitable for consumption by humans. That's a tree. It's people in it. White flesh mushroom. Wait, I wanna figure this out. Where is the mark the items off show recent item tab? There we go. Nice. Milky white mushrooms that grows in sullen lands. The flesh of the mushroom is same thing. Even same sprite, just colored. Oh. Is that something? It's hard to tell when I'm throwing this. If I'm hitting or not. Ah. That's another goat. Call me the goat killer. Because I do be killing goats. It's like a church down there. And there's a waterfall. Coming from inside. Interesting. I can't block with these things. I gotta get used to that. Or can I? No, I can. Just wasn't. I wasn't even touring them. Maybe they're not that bad. A weird spirit ash. Bolter's revered spirit ash blessing. Spirit ash of those who came before, infused with potent spirituality, acquired from the corpses of horn scent and other objects that ritually decorate townships and villages across the realm of shadow. Consume these at sites or graces to bolster your revered spirit ash blessing. The revered spirit ash blessing bolsters both summoned spirits and spectral steeds ability. Spectral steeds ability? To deal and negate damage. Maybe it just gives more health to taunt, but has no influence outside the realm of shadow. I get what they're doing. Okay. So they're making like a... I'm guessing the other one... There were two of these blessings you could upgrade. And I'm guessing the other ones for like... your damage or something. Something like that. And so it makes it so when you level up in the DLC, you don't get too strong for anything in the main game. Okay. It's a very brute force way of solving it, just saying the upgrades you find only work here, but I think it's fine. The withered corpses were called tutelary deities, and revered spirit ash was said to quickly accumulate in the palm of their hands. What is this? Yeah, just next explanation. Also, that's a weird... One arm fell off, and the arms are very thin. It's like a cloth across it. And also the neck is non-existent. And you have bad gamer posture. And feet. Something's glowing down there. Is that just a weirdly shaped tree, or is that something more? Scorched ruins. Hefty crackpot. A new crackpot! This hefty empty pot, someone, yeah. The greater potentates of Bonnie Village. Craft these and store them in a frozen jail. Bonnie Village, okay. Gotta find Bonnie Village. Black firefly. Flies in war-torn lands that have been scoured by Mesmer's flame. Permanent dark slender ribbons of fire. So, hold on. There's the butterfly theory that goes that each child of Radagon in America has one butterfly associated with it. You have the Aeonian butterfly for Millennia, you have the nascent butterfly for Miquella, and then you have the flaming butterfly, burning, I don't know, I remember what it's called. Which we basically know that Melina. I had to think for a second, the name. We basically know that Melina is a child of America at the very least, because of the in-game name. And this is a fourth butterfly. And this one's clearly associated with Mesmer. So is Mesmer a fourth child? Again, I haven't watched the trailer. I haven't watched any of the trailers. So I only know Mesmer's name because he was mentioned fucking everywhere. And everyone used like what I assume is a picture of him. I don't even know for sure, but I strongly assume it's a picture of him in the thumbnail. Everyone fucking used that same picture. I'm very much guessing that's him. But I don't know for sure. So I don't know anything about what other people might know going into the DLC. I'm completely, utterly blind. What are you? A new bird. You look like mechanical. It's like a mechanical bird. Also, either these claws do an insane amount of like posture damage, or this bird has no posture. Is that a statue of that bird? Looks like a prime spot for a cave entrance, but no. Looks very different in the rain. Everything's so muted. Wait, what was that? There's another birch. There's multiple of these birches. Oh, and those are the things from the loading screen. Are they hostile? They don't seem to be. What are these things? They have like a couple of strands of hair at the bottom and front in a very specific spot. It does feel like it's looking through my soul. And it does have normal hands, just very tiny ones. A little bit unsettling. can't target them. There's another bird here though. You can get up there. Absolutely necessary by horse, but and there we go. Okay, nothing. This sign I've already seen multiple times, right? The line in the like more than half circle, 3/4 circle. There's one of those broken pillars. I've seen multiple of those already too. And there's a stake of America here. With a fog gate. Could be a boss. Who knows, to be honest. Oh. You do a lot of damage. For being so easy to kill, holy fuck. Nothing back here. Okay. Western Nameless Mausoleum. Alright, first boss of the DLC. Let's see, what do we got? What do I have in my physics? I still have... Okay. Black Jail Knight. That is not a lot of damage. He can bleed even though he looks like a spirit. Holy hell. basically have to be full health. Else I'm dead if something hits me. Holy fuck, man. What? Okay, this is not going well. Holy fuck, man. And I'm out. He has a follow-up. He has a follow-up to that attack. Of course he does. Okay. I feel like this weapon is a terrible match for this guy. Fuck. I will say this is basically an NPC fight with unique weapons. That is... When am I ever gonna get this off? What was that? I couldn't roll. Dude, what? Let's put on some armor. Maybe that helps. Damage is just insane. I really like how the Raging Wolf armor looks. So. Down. And it just continues? The blade passively, I think. What he can just continue. He can just continue. He does his biggest attack and then just continues. NPCs, man. Bane of my existence. Dude, okay. He basically has no weaknesses. Well, even when he has the fucking crossbow out, he can just instantly, after his barrage, fire another bolt. What? I mean, okay. Let me... Let me try it. The big sword. I feel like... That's better, yeah. Still not a lot of damage, but... At least staggers him. Reliably. Yeah, it's much better with this. With this weapon, he's playable. Hold on, I can do that too. Mine does a fraction of the damage, but still, I can do that too. Get fucked! Great Sword of Solitude. And the set, armor set of Solitude. Steel helm of the knights in the solitary jail. Part of a heavy armor set that covers the whole body in overlapping plates of steel. The nameless mausoleums of the realm of shadow are said to hold the spirit of warriors who lost their names or their hearts. Now that brings me to heavy load. Just wanna see what it looks like. Honestly, pretty neat. Pretty, like, plain but neat. And the greatsword. Solitary moon slash. Steel greatsword wielded by the Knights of the Solitary Jail. Through a secret run, they relinquished their hearts for heightened battle powers. Next, they engraved their blades with two crests, one depicting the light of birth and the other solitude. Same weapon class, right? Yeah, it's also great sword. Doesn't seem to have any peculiarities. Honestly? Yeah. I can get behind that. It's somber. Neat. Next weapon. Although, let me go back real quick and buy some more smithing stones. Okay, it's time, I think, to get the map. Yeah, this is the... What? What are you? What am I looking at? What is your face? And you don't stop, huh? Also, you have a million health. Hold on. I wasn't two-handing it. Yeah, that explains the damage. What are you? What the heck? Where did this guy come from? What the heck? Hey, I know where that is now. Approximately. Okay. Now, where did he come from? I want to find him again. There he is. Holy fuck. Oh, he sits on top there. Jesus, the roll catching is real with this guy. Holy. This guy's tough. That's not a lot of runes for how tough that guy was. Holy hell. That was rough. That's, I think, the Shadow City. Hold on, this is curious though. So maybe I was wrong. Which direction is this? No, it could still be part of the map. Everyone burnt to cinders, burned away, put to the torch by Messman is the lot. What do we do to deserve such a fate? Merely lived our lives, we lived in peace. Mesmer is an invasive species, it seems. There's a horn strapped to these poles. There's a lot of like imagery of like veils and shit covering stuff. Greater potentates cook. Let me guess. Hefty firebolt. Yes. What else? That's it. Record of crafting techniques of the greater potentate who roamed lands near and far. Haunted by the grotesque practice of his village of birth, he stuffed great pots with all manners of things. Some are playing covered in spirit graves. The spiral tower of the Horn Scent lies to the northwest. Sweet. I'm reading. And the entire expanse is marred by the harrowing ravages of the war. How did I miss? I'm really tired though. I wanna play, but I'm really tired. I will say that I probably won't go for much longer. I will start streaming very early tomorrow though. You can be sure of that. But I have slept for less than 6 hours. And I've been awake now for close to 18. I'm getting tired. Double. I wanna see if I can find a way like up top or something. Right. That's a dog. Focus on the dog. Shadow dog. So I'm guessing, based on what's been said so far, that these big, like, furnaces, I'm gonna call them, don't know what they are, these things, they're part of Mesmer's forces. Or of his creation, at least. Well, I thought I was being clever. Found a hidden item, but no. Just get up there like that. Also, I can use my horse still here, right? Shadow Arm Rune 2. I'm guessing it's... The Erdtree is the shadow of the Erdtree. No wonder Grace shines ever so brilliantly. Erdtree. So... Erdtree is a better name. Should rebrand. Skadu doesn't sound that positive. Yeah, it might be like a shadow of that city, but who knows? Not sure. I don't actually think so the more I look at it. Doesn't line up, but obviously I'm looking at it from the wrong direction. A chest. Blade of Mercy. Raises attack power after each critical hit. A thin bloodstained dagger, no longer fit for use. Raises attack power with each critical hit. Hornsend employed this to honorably end the suffering of a compatriot. After claiming numerous lives, the dagger is now broken, but has acquired a spectral aura. Hornsend has been mentioned a bunch of times now. I was curious. Okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing there's at least 4 map fragments. This looks like it's the bottom left of the map. Or at least left of the map. Oh, nice. Dude, it's great. Let me show you something. It is great so far. Let me show you. So, when you start the DLC, you come in from here. And this is the fucking view you're greeted with. Look at this. This is so sick. Just take this as a wallpaper. Straight up. The landscape design in this game is out of this world. Basically, right? You have the bridge over there. You have another bridge there. I don't know. You can probably get in from there too, I think. The weather is not perfect. Like, when I started DLC, weather was a bit better, so you could see better. Now it's a little bit foggy. But yeah, I mean, nothing here is gonna be off limits. 99%. Like, everything here you can explore. It's so good. It's so good. It's so fucking good. I literally, when I came in, I looked at this for 10 minutes without really going forward. It is fantastic. When I replayed Elden Ring, I obviously did it for the mechanics and the bosses and all that type of shit. But the best thing about the base game of Elden Ring was the exploration and the environment. Obviously, you only get that wow factor one time. It's you only really get it one time, so it's you gotta just save it. I'm still not sure, like this. Hello, dog. Goodbye, dog. This could be like a shadow cast from that main city by like the tree, but I'm not sure. It doesn't quite line up. And it feels very out of place. Or out of place is the wrong word, but it stands out so much. I almost don't think they would make that just be a shadow. There is something up there. What do you have to say? I know, our resentment lingers yet. The raw stuff from which I shall surely forge a curse upon the dust at Mesmer's head, upon Marika's children each and all. That basically confirms that Mesmer is one of Marika's children. As assumed. That's a giant archway, and that thing's not moving. Okay. Oh. Who's casting? No casting allowed. Magic is cringe. Stop casting. Okay, sudden weather shift. What is that? Those are some interesting pillars. Oh, wait. Item. Spirit gravestone. These are a gravestone that has started to turn into a spirit. In places to where the dead have been brought since antiquity, the oldest gravestones turn into spirits and then fade away. And there's a comma there, not a point. Unplayable game. Can I do something with this tower? Another dog? Be gone. Let me advance some time. I don't like this fall. I wanna see shit. Oh yeah, and I can upgrade this. Cool. Pastime. It's still foggy. That's a little better. So I think I'm closer. Let's take a look. What are you? That's a wide range. Ouch. Okay, you can jump that. Okay, I don't think you're just supposed to hammer away at his legs, at least not like that. Huh. Figured out at least one of those things you can jump. Holy fuck. What the fuck? Okay, that was straight on top of me. Oh. Maybe I need to break the rope. It's the only thing I can think of. Let's focus on one leg and maybe break the rope. This is clearly not the way you're supposed to damage him. Oh. He made a stagger sound, but he didn't fall. Not sure what to make of it yet. Let's just stagger it. That might or might not be dead. I got put into the washer. He put me in the washing machine and I am freshly burnt. Pretty much. I can target the legs separately. So it does make me think it's a case of hit one leg until he staggers and then do something. But I don't know what that something is yet. Just don't know what that something is. I've put on armor. That's literally it. Okay, it made a stagger sound. Now what? This isn't the way you're supposed to fight it, that's for certain. Holy fuck. Stop. Okay. What else could I do? Is there any, like, weak spot anywhere? I've tried below the legs. That goes so far. I think you almost have to get on torrent and just ride away. I'm gonna break each leg one time. Or maybe when one staggers, I'm gonna hit the other. Maybe that's it. I don't think that's it. Jesus Christ. Streamer is clueless. Él no sabe. I don't know. Huh. No, I have no clue. Like, I can stagger it. Okay. But it just stops moving for a second. Doesn't really... Nothing really happens. Gonna give it one more attempt and then I'm just gonna leave it for now. Because it seems like something you might get a hint later on what you need to do. Like, it feels like it's being helped. It looks like you can break something off on a fire giant there. I'm alive. Jesus Christ. Yes, we summon torrent. Uh-oh. Torrent is almost dead already. Torrent is dead again. Now I'm almost dead. Yes, we summon him! For Christ's sake! Okay, so I staggered him. Now what? He is losing health. Technically, I can kill him like this. But I'm gonna hazard a guess and say this is not the intended way. He's not only like this. We do need to stagger him like this, but I doubt that's the only thing. That sounded like something broke. Nothing obvious changed though. Ouch. Yeah, no. Are you kidding me? I would love to. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. So it is a case of just break the legs and then he falls down. It's just he needs to be up in a position where you can actually crit him. That's great. Well, now I know at least. Can you maybe come like over here? There isn't this. So I don't have that issue anymore. I have one flask left. Oh, I got some flasks back from something that it killed. Neat. Okay. That's one leg. still not falling? I cannot be someone told. I somehow amassed 10k swords. Oh, runes. Just from the things that he killed. Hmm. Already? Already? Can you come over here? Damn it. Yeah, it's over here. I guess not. Maybe it's like every 3 staggers he falls down. We have staggered both legs now. I don't remember doing anything different from this. And I got it. But now I'll just keep going, but it is taking a while. I feel like that's more of a trick to it. There we go. Where's the fucking... Okay. So I need to do that twice. Focus on one leg. Maybe it's not 3 times total, but one leg twice. Still nothing. Don't die. No! Oh, okay. I'm getting this fucker and then I'm done for today. Because I'm really, really tired. I'm really, really tired. But yeah, I think it's 3 seconds total. do actually need to torrent upgrades. Holy fuck. If this is gonna be more common, I need torrent upgrades. Get up. Holy fuck, man. Also, you wanna come somewhere where I'm sure I can actually get this dagger. Focus is left leg. Oh! I'm doing close. That's one break. Fuck you. Just a little bit too early. Right leg. There's the second stagger. Now it's left leg again. I thought he was gonna stop directly on me. That's scary. Okay. Come on. What? Bam! Deflecting hard tear and furnace visage. Got him. There's a crafting item? Small imitation of the furnace golem's visage. Stone mask surrounded by curled horns, depicting the fell god of fire that haunts the sagas of the Hornsent. A crystal tear formed slowly over the ages, where the scattered sap of the Erdtree pools deep within the furnace golems. Furnace golems is what they're called. I call them giant furnaces, but pretty close. Can be mixed into a flask of wondrous physics. The resulting concoction temporarily enhances spontaneous guard. Damage negation guard poise will be heightened in the moment immediately after assuming a guarding stance. Successfully executing a spontaneous guard will also strengthen guard counters. So if you press block the moment you get hit, you now have better block? Is that what I meant to take from this? Is that a general thing or just with the tier? Well, we'll find out tomorrow because I'm done. I am extraordinarily tired. I guess you can tell by my lack of speech. I am going to bed. He does not respond even though he drops a crafting item. Okay. Well. Beat one boss and beat one walking furnace. Good resume. 16 deaths. We can work with that. I think that furnace golem was cool in idea. Jumping over the fire is cool. It's just that fight took a long time. That's my main issue with it. That might be also due to me having no upgrades. Maybe like the other upgrades apart from the ones that buff my horse make this a lot faster. Could be. I don't know. Same thing with the NPC boss. It felt like my damage was abysmal. And I mean, my build isn't great, don't get me wrong, but it's still a plus 24 weapon that I've leveled a bunch of faith into, so it scales well. Well, it scales well with faith, and I've leveled a bunch of faith, is what I was meant to say. So I feel like the damage is really missing. I mean, I've already been talking about balancing. I'm mainly about the furnace golem and the one boss that I fought, where it felt like I was doing no damage at all. Felt like I was doing half the damage I should be doing. And don't get me wrong, my build isn't efficient, and I am only level 100, but it's still like half. It's a little bit rough, I feel. I think we're also doing a lot of damage. A lot of fucking damage. It feels like definitely post main game. The balancing feels like you've 100%ed the game. That's what the balancing feels like. So I might level a little bit. We'll see. I'll play a bit further before I really decide to, but level 100 feels low for this. It feels very low for this. I'm waiting. Yeah, same. Have you what have you done so far? Have you... Okay, how do I phrase this just in case you haven't encountered that boss? So you don't get spoiled. Do you mean... Does, in regards to a boss, does crossbow sound ring a bell? Oh, you saw it. Okay, you fought them. Okay, we're good then. I was really thinking of how to phrase it. I mean, come on, it's right next to the start. That one's not hard to find. Also, you didn't say any. You said, "Are we talking about balancing?" I will start, and that said nothing about the balancing. I like that there's new weapon classes, even though I would say those claws were useless against that NPC. But that's definitely also a really bad matchup. I honestly don't mind some NPC bosses with like unique weapons. So that one was fine, in my opinion. I hope it isn't a majority of them, but I think having some of them is fine. And that one was... How to phrase it? More interesting than a lot of the ones in the main game. I will say that. It did actually have somewhat of an interesting dynamic between the crossbow and the sword. And the special moveset he has with the sword. I do wish, like... It did feel like they just gave an NPC these weapons. I wish when they did that... Yeah. My main issue was just that it felt like there was no clear openings. Or like a lot of the clear openings just weren't openings. Like he could fire his crossbow in like a split second from like a neutral stance or right after an attack. So you were never completely safe to attack him. Which I wish they like did more than just give an NPC weapons and put it in there, but like actually like adjust the AI to make it work a little bit better. But it was fine. And the furnace golem, I think it's a cool idea. That was a long fight. It was a long fight. So I hope it gets faster if there's multiple of them. I'm still waiting on your comments on the balancing. You wrote in all caps, "I will start," and then never started. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe even pre-noon. We'll see. I should probably do something aside from play Elden Ring this weekend. There's some stuff I need to do, but you know, on the other hand, could just play Elden Ring. But I definitely need some sleep. I have 6 hours of sleep and I've been awake now. We're nearing on 19 hours long. So I'd rather go to bed right now. I need my beauty sleep. So yeah, see you tomorrow with more shadowing of the... Can I just mention the tree name is... They need some marketing... That tree needs some marketing rebranding. What was a scooter tree? I feel like that's not as appealing of a name. I feel like that tree should rebrand. But looking at it, I feel like it's in the process of rebranding, so maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. Scatter tree, exactly. Alright. Peace out. See you tomorrow. I'm going to bed. Bye bye.